To make things easy today, I will refer to these Gospels as Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. But it's an important distinction to note that it's nearly impossible that these Gospels were actually written by Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. And scholars have arrived at this conclusion for a variety of reasons, but some of the easy ones to point out are just looking at literacy rates. We're talking 2,000 years ago from today, right? So literacy rates across the Roman Empire are estimated to be somewhere around 10%. But we're not talking about Rome here. We're talking about Nazareth, which is Galilee, northern Israel. And scholars estimate that in that region at that time, about 3% of people were literate, could read and write. And I'm not the only one stating these facts. Everyone's favorite hero, Wes Huff, is also just used this recently at his Apologetics Canada talk and uses the same number, 3% of people that could read and write at that time. In addition, Jesus and his disciples spoke Aramaic. And most Christians should know this, but some don't know. The Gospels are not written in Aramaic, in Jesus's actual natural tongue. They're written in Greek, and they're written in a very sophisticated version of Greek by obviously educated people. So if we think about who Jesus and his disciples were, these are peasants from this little tiny town of Nazareth in Galilee, didn't have education, right? They were fishermen. Like, they would not have had the education and the literacy to be able to write these Gospels. We even see in Acts that there are the Pharisees, the scribes, the people in the temple are trying to figure out what's going on with Peter and John, or Peter and James, because they're clearly illiterate, right?